death threats coming to Daniela Smith, Mitch Sylvester, and frankly, most of the people from the left, such a peaceful left, coming in with, supporting Canada, yet so much of hate covered by inclusivity and other policies. It's such a hypocrisy. I want to address a couple of things today, and I'm actually going to show you uh, how real bullet looks like, so you have an idea on how it looks like and whether it was a bullet or not. We're going to address a lot of things today. I want to start off by saying that I'm about to edit a video that I shot. I actually interviewed a guy who was um, allegedly harassing canvassers today at 16th Avenue in Calgary, Alberta. So I'm going to be showing you the interview not in the next video. I interviewed the guy today. I scared our canvassers who were collecting Alberta independence petition because they thought I'm another crazy guy that is there to harass them while they're doing the petition. The guy was blasting "O Canada" anthem, the entire thing all across the street and running around like crazy. But when I approached him with the camera, he became reasonable. And anyways, I'll show it in tomorrow's video later on. But let me first address the bullet situation. Or you know what? Let's begin with Daniela Smith first. Daniela Smith now got some death threats as well. It's crazy. What is going? Is it like a noble thing right now, a moral superiority or something, where you come out and you say that you are threatening someone in the Alberta? It does make you more patriotic or just madness, guys? Anyways, let me show you something. So here we have Bertha Proud Dad published this video because the guy already deleted the video. And yeah, I was too busy with my own work today, so I couldn't cover this video earlier. So I want to cover it to you right now. Now, let's look at this video over here.
World War II in Poland. My grandparents survived World War II.
Let me see if I can zoom it in for you a little bit. Can I do it somehow? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. His grandparents survived World War II in Poland. Okay, let's see who is this guy.
In Poland by hiding under piles of dead fucking bodies.
You just disenfranchise them.
Okay, let's skip it.
You want to say you'd be
Too much swearing here, but anyways.
now to use in a this is reality.
Let's go
Address
here.
the indirect.
Here, you're a Nazi. One day you are going to get yours. You are going to get yours.
So, yeah, that's the guy, and you probably already heard about this guy selling T-shirts from British Columbia, and he's saying Daniel Smith is going to get hers. What does he mean by that? Now, I also want to say that this guy is taking glory of his grandparents in Poland. I had both of my grandparents were army officers on the East Front as well. One of them was telecommunications officer, and the other one was I don't remember exactly. He was a tank captain. Yeah, now I remember. He was basically a tank captain on T-34 tank. And yeah, both of them survived World War II. One of them was shot 6 times, and eventually he still wanted to go back to war, but they told him now he has had too many injuries, so they kept him for training purposes later. Both of them senior ranking military officers, and that's them. That's not me. So I'm not going to be taking credit for them. Yeah, so that's kind of a weird thing to talk about and bring it up to call Daniela Smith a Nazi here. Now, I hope Daniela Smith presses the charges and prosecutes this guy, and because there is a limit for a freedom of speech, and online trolling and doxing. This is definitely above and beyond. Now, let me show you something about the bullet here. So we're going to go to the Jason Levine's post, and he's showing a bullet over here. And you all probably seen that video already. Let me actually show you the video itself. I have some of that footage. By the way, let me show you a little bit of footage of today's canvassers collecting signatures before we go there. I have a beautiful footage to show you here. See, there is our canvasser over here. see that this lady on my footage, I'm going to upload it at some point. I shot this on my phone today. And check this out. This is how you peacefully collect signatures. That's how you do it. On 16th Avenue in Calgary today afternoon. I mean, look, this is how you peacefully collect signatures for petition. Look at this. This is how you do it. You don't have to go out and threaten anyone with coming up with all of this kind of stuff. So I want to show you something. Let me show you the actual footage before we go into this pan conspiracy. So there is this guy, Kevin Ramsey, published this.
We just want to get that
See, they
resolved.
sent it to Jason.
Hi, Mitch. This is
Mitch.
Kevin. So this is what you saw. It is a pen, and in your video, you can see clearly that's what the tip looks like. So somebody has just misunderstood things.
Oh, yeah.
We just want to get that resolved.
That's just a pen.
Hi, Mitch.
But you know what?
This is Kevin. So
I made a podcast today with, I went to a couple of podcasts today, and, I was saying that, yes, it could be a pen, but doesn't make a difference if it's a pen or not. It's still a threat. But I personally, right now, I decided to dig in. I was in a podcast, and somebody was saying that they looked at it into details, and, Bruce from Unscrew the News, he was saying that it does look like a pen in a way. So I got paranoid today, and I decided to do some research. Here, this doesn't look like a pen, but I don't like that image. So I went in and I started digging out the research myself. Let me show you what I have over here. So this is the footage that I have downloaded. Okay, on the table. Let's see what's going on. Just show you. I'll try to pause it. Let me remove this away. So that's the person. I just want to point out to you, look at this. I'm zooming in already, whether it's a pen or not, so you can have a better idea. But look at the lady. She's terrified. Look, she's not even moving her feet. So I'm just assuming the guy is, disappointed in something. He's saying something. I'm sure that there is an audio recording somewhere, like it has to be. A lot of these cameras, they do have an audio recording, but I don't have it. And then he shows this. So people are saying this is a pen. Now I want to let's zoom it in all the way, and you tell me if it's a pen or what it is. See, he's showing it. I cannot tell what it is right now from the footage. He's showing it again. Look at this. My screen here is to. Let's see. Let's see if I can zoom it in a little bit more for you guys. All right. We got it zoomed in a little bit better now. Wow, is this looking like a pen to you? Let's see a little bit more. I think that's where the image came from. Over here, we actually try to make it a little bit closer for you. Let's pause it. Well, look at this. Oh, I cannot see it. Look at this. Does this look like a pen to you? This looks like a lead to me. That looks different from a pen. That looks like a lead. Look at this. Does this look like a pen? You know how it looks like to me? Let me show you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of something like this. This is an actual bullet casing. Just doesn't have the top part of it. Check this out. So, I mean, I'm not a bullets expert or anything, but I'm just saying to you guys. Okay, that's basically what it is. Let's try to place it in the same way he was holding it. What's he doing? But this was like, there is a bigger, longer thing that's missing out of this thing. He's holding it like this. Well, maybe mine is a little bit smaller, or his hands are smaller. I don't know. But see, I actually cropped in the image myself on my phone. I cropped it in closer, and that's what I see on my phone. This is not an edited image or anything. This is how it looks like. Does this look like a pen to you? It doesn't look like a pen to me. It would be looking something like this, just missing missing the top part. This is a souvenir that I have. That's actually how it looks like. The actual, maybe a smaller bullet, I would say. From years back, it looks like a real bullet to me, guys. I don't know about you. Um, Especially with the lead on top of it, because that's how the lead looks. It's different color. For anyone who knows anything about bullets, let's compare to the video that the other person published here, saying that this what it was. Okay, that's what he's saying it was. But let's just put it side by side. Let's just not play games here anymore. How do we? Let me see if I can crop it in for you. Give me a second. I'm just going to take a screenshot for you. Oh my goodness, what did I do? I'm going to show it to you right now. Check this out. One more time. I'm going to show you something. Luckily, all right. One more time. I'm going to show it to you. Like this. Check it side by side and tell me if this looks the same. It doesn't look the same to me. To me, this looks like a different object. That's the screenshot I took from the video footage. I cropped it into the maximum. I stopped it at the right frame. And that's how it looks like from that gentleman's hand. It does not look the same to me. Not even close. You see the size of this object, the lead here, and you can compare to the actual. This is it's basically how the bullet looks like. So what do you think? It's looking closer to this one as an object that I have in the hand right now, or the one in the middle that they're allegedly saying a pen, or which one is it matching closer? To me, it looks more like the one that I have in my hand. Yeah, guys. So that's my opinion on that. In my opinion, either in my theory on that is the guy must have showed up with the real bullet. That's my thinking. Must have showed up with the real bullet, and didn't leave it there, not to leave any evidences, because police would take fingerprints and things like that, and then he just left. Okay, so and he either prepared fake bullet or not, but my theory is that he actually had, as a minimum, not the same pen that he had here. And this pen is actually bigger than this. This looks way smaller. This looks like pens are a little bit bigger than normal people have, but if you have that lead taller, it's going to be how does he hold it? Like this? Yeah, this looks about right. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Like I can make his hand, but anyways, yeah, looks about right. Maybe he's I don't know nothing about weapons, to be honest with you at this point, but this is a shell from a Calgary shooting range that I have. From years back, they allowed me to have a shell. I asked their permission. They said you can have it. Anyways. Wow. Nice. What do you think about this? Do you still think it's a pen or it's a real bullet? I want to find out from you guys, because I don't buy this, and I want to actually cover a person who was today, you know, a person who was today basically blasting all Canada anthem and harassing our canvassers in next video. And yeah, I want to hear your opinion. Do you still believe it's a pan? Honestly, I think we should just move on in that aspects, but it's people are crossing the line. They are crossing the line and then they're chickening out. I had a person who called me names, uh, called me things, and then after I pointed out to the real identity of that person online, the person deletes the posts. You see as well here, a person comes out, shows an object that looks exactly like this. People think it's a that it looks like that, or it doesn't look like that. Guys, I actually even had to dig and see where this thing is. And anyways, and then they say, well, it's not that, it's probably a pan. People start tracking down and things like that, but it's just unacceptable to threaten anyone with anything. And yeah, I just want to bring this up to your attention, guys. We shouldn't be this thing should be, these people should be charged for the store, for whatever rules and laws they are breaking. And they back out pretty quick. And Alberta is not a big place. Like, it is a geographically big place, but if somebody shows up and somebody threatens someone, it's not too difficult to find those people. I mean, police is not really good in doing their job and finding the people, but social media is. And I heard that people find those people really fast through Facebook groups, because you just show somebody's image online and somebody knows who that person is and they'll report to the police. So yeah, it's unacceptable. And I think there shouldn't be any of this kind of things going on, guys. Thank you so much for your attention. I see you next video, guys, and stay safe, and let's make Alberta great again. Thank you.